I heard someone new is joining our department next month.
Yes, I'm looking forward to meeting them. According to my manager, they're transferring from a big famous company to ours.
Wow, that's exciting. Is it a guy?
My manager says he's pretty good looking. My name is Ryo Mizutani. I'm a 27-year-old office worker. For the past 2 years, I've been seeing someone at my company called Kanari, who works in the same department as me.
Huh, I wonder how old he is.
Yeah, I wonder what he's like. Everyone in our office knows we're in a relationship, and I'm fairly certain we'll eventually marry given our ages. This is our new recruit, Iji-kun. Hello, my name is Haruya Iji. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm looking forward to making use of my past experiences here, learning from you all and contributing positively to the firm. Iji-kun? Oh, do you know each other? If I'm not mistaken, I believe the two of you went to the same university, correct? Yes, and the same high school and junior high. Iji-kun! It's been such a long time! I'm so surprised to see you here! I should tell you in advance. I have no intention of being your friend. Iji-kun and I have been at the same schools from junior high all the way to university. Ever since I was little, I was good at studying and got into a private secondary and high school, which is where I met Iji-kun. But it's not like Iji-kun and I were originally on bad terms. I, in fact, thought of him as a good rival. Besides, Iji-kun was a very cheerful and popular person at school with a great personality. Did you watch the comedy show yesterday? Yeah, I saw it. It was so funny. Because Iji-kun had a loud voice, he was very easy to find. He also tended to always be surrounded by people. Mizutani-kun, once again, you came top of your year by a wide margin. Keep up the good work. Yes, thank you very much. I don't know how you do it. I'm always second. For some reason, I just can't seem to beat you no matter what I do. But I haven't given up yet. I'm going to beat you next time. Well, I'm gonna make sure you don't then. We were also in the same athletics club, and we both did short distances where we competed against each other. This is another area. You're the only person I can't beat. No, that was really close. I only just about beat you. I'm not going to lose to you next time. I'm also gonna up my practice. For 3 years of middle school and the first year of high school, we had a good relationship, I think. I was more of a hard-working, focused student, while Iji-kun was a talented genius with a strong drive. I suspect the moment he began to harbor resentment towards me was when...
Mitsutani-kun, I would like to ask you to be my boyfriend.
I'm sorry. I want to focus on my studies and athletics now. During my first year of high school summer vacation, a girl from the same grade confessed to me, but I turned her down. At that time, I didn't know, but it seems that Iji-kun was interested in that girl. One day, I swear, I'm going to beat you. Yeah. One day, during summer vacation athletics practice, Iji-kun announced this to me, and ever since, stopped talking to me like he used to. God damn it. He beat me by a point. That was close! Ever since, Iji-kun really upped his game. I knew if I didn't get my act together, he was going to beat me in my studies and athletics. And so, I worked extra hard at both of them. It's not like I was okay with losing either. Not again. Iji-kun and I ended up going to the same university. And we even took the same classes. But by now, we'd hardly speak to each other. Iji-kun's really doing well. It seems he won the top prize at the venture contest. Ichi-kun's an interesting person, and there are things I'd like to talk to him about, but I know he doesn't like me. Around came employment season, and I was accepted into my current company, and Ichi-kun got into a rival foreign company in the same industry. I remember feeling a sense of relief when I found out we were finally no longer going to be in the same place. One day, I'm going to beat him. If we continued competing against each other like we did, I was pretty sure I was going to start losing soon. In the end, I'm pretty sure I just got lucky. Your proposals are excellent. Thank you very much. And as I expected, Ichi-kun's abilities had greatly improved since his student days, and he quickly learned the job at our company after transferring. From anyone's perspective, he was an incredibly talented individual. You're so full of energy and have such a great voice that just having you around the office lifts up everyone's mood. My mom used to tell me off when I was little over how loud and noisy I was.
Do you want to go out for lunch?
Sure. By around 1 month after joining the company, with his natural innocence and liveliness, he had fully integrated into the department and was steadily producing more results.
Ichi-kun is performing so well. At this rate, he's going to pull ahead of you.
Yeah, I have to work harder.
The reason why I like you is because you were the highest performing individual in the department. So you better not be overtaken by him.
Okay. Normally, we hardly ever spoke outside of work-related topics, but one day, he approached me to talk to me. Are you and Itai-san dating? Yeah, about 2 years now. I see. What was that look on his face? That was a bit strange. And it had now been a year since Ichi-kun joined the company. Unlike in our student days, where rankings were clearly determined by scores or seconds, I had no choice but to immerse myself in work. Thanks to the two of you, our department is getting a lot of recognition lately. Yeah, you're right. We need to work hard and make sure we keep up. The atmosphere in the office became very positive, and naturally, everyone began working that extra bit harder. Ichi-kun has always been good at lifting everyone's morale. I can see why our office has become charged with his energy.
Hey, there's a rumor going around that Ichi-kun is about to be appointed team leader. Is that true?
I haven't personally heard that rumor, but I wouldn't be surprised. He's been working very hard. It did concern me a little, but it was perfectly understandable given his stellar performance.
Doesn't that annoy you? He's only recently joined the company.
Well, a little, but I guess I'm just gonna have to work harder. Plus, if that's what everyone thinks should happen, I'm sure it's the correct decision. I always thought that if Ichi-kun was picked over me as team leader, then I'd be man enough to congratulate him. But that day, I spotted Kanari and Ichi-kun walking together after work.
Do you have a girlfriend?
No, I don't.
You want to beat Rio, right?
What about it?
Well, if you want to beat Ryo, you really should be dating women of my standard, right?
Huh?
I think you have more ambition than him, and I find that very attractive. Ryo's a hard worker and clever, but he's a little boring. I feel like he might give up at the first sign of hardship, and that just doesn't give me a lot of confidence in him. So maybe I should be with you.
It's true that he wants to beat me. This may be a little odd saying, but it's true that I've never experienced extreme hardship in my life, neither in my student nor work life. So far, everything's worked out pretty well for me. Never did I expect that this is what my first failure would be like, and that Ichi-kun would be the one to bring it about. I don't know if I'm going to recover from this. You must be joking, right?
Huh?
Huh? Huh? Ichi-kun's voice was so loud, everyone around him, including the other employees walking home, turned around to listen. Ever since I've joined, I've had my suspicions about you. Why on earth do you think I've worked so hard to get to where I am?
So because...
Why would I date Mizutani-kun's girlfriend? I want to beat him. I have no clue why you suggest this to me. Ichi-kun. And let me say this to you, Mizutani-kun. Why on earth are you with this woman? Ever since I joined, she's been sneaking around behind your back. Why would someone as distinguished as you waste your time with someone like this? It makes no sense. You're supposed to be my rival, so you better start acting like one. Okay. I'm sorry.
Ryo, no! You don't understand. He just misunderstood me. It's not like I asked him out or anything.
No, I heard everything. You said I was a little boring, and that I was likely to give up at the first sign of hardship.
I was just saying it as a joke. I didn't mean it.
And you expect me to believe you? I ended up breaking up with Kanari, but having also been rejected by Ichi-kun, she kept trying to win me over again. 2 months later, Mizutani-kun, I would like you to take the lead on the new project. In the end, it was me who was picked as team leader. Congratulations! I would expect nothing less from someone like you. But Kanari, who'd mistakenly predicted which one of us would be chosen as team leader, kept trying to get back together with me. That day, it was a Friday after work.
Ryo, do you want to go out for dinner tonight? You know, to that restaurant we always used to go to?
Mizutani-kun, let's go out for drinks tonight, on me. I really want to celebrate your promotion together. I think you could do better than her. Well, if you insist. Only a person like Ichi-kun would be able to keep up an honest and pure rivalry like he has. I really admire him for that. Ichi-kun? Yeah? I want to thank you. If you and Kanari had actually ended up dating, I might have never recovered from it. You're my goal, remember? But I'm really not as amazing as you make me out to be. And since I was a student, I was always worried you were going to one day beat me. No need to think that way. Based on my predictions, it's going to take me another 3 years to beat you. I can't have you giving up early and making it look like you simply dropped out of our rivalry. Ichi-kun. Think about it. I've never actually beaten you at anything since junior high. That's not how I see it. You're right. I have to keep my game up. Ever since then, Ichi-kun and I have started chatting again and hanging out with each other on weekends. Our rivalry has returned to a healthy one, like when we were back in junior high. How about we go on a group date, team leader? Okay, sounds fun! Takamatsu, do you want to come too? Yes! Kanari, who was trying to cozy up to someone in the same department for potential career advancement, ended up earning a reputation as a troublemaker within the company. Recently, it seems like no one wants to associate with her, and she's become noticeably quieter.
Ichi-san, you're so interesting! Yeah, I think he's also my type. He's so good looking, right?
It could be that outside of work and studying, there's little I can actually beat Ichi-kun at. I need to work hard to make sure I stay ahead of him at work. Thanks to Ichi-kun, the motivation levels in my department remained high, and the reputation of our department also kept rising. I think more than anything else, the fact that someone like Ichi-kun sees me as his rival is the best compliment I could get. And recently, I've been getting along with a woman I exchanged contact information with at my second group date, which I was invited to by Ichi-kun. Her name is Misaki, and she used to work with Ichi-kun at his previous job. She's incredibly quick-witted and beautiful.
Ichi-kun invited me to that group date, saying someone he admired greatly had been betrayed by his girlfriend, and he wanted to introduce me to you.
Really?
And then I met you, and I realized I wanted to get to know you better.
I see.
Even when he was working with me, he'd tell me how amazing you were and how he couldn't beat you. I couldn't help but wonder who could be even more hardworking than Ichi-kun. You know him from junior high school, right? So he's your best friend?
Personality-wise, there's no way I can beat Ichi-kun. To be honest, we are more like best friends.
How wonderful to have somebody with whom you can work towards improving each other. I hope they continue to be good rivals from here on too, and focus not on bringing each other down, but on lifting each other up. See you guys! Bye!
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Make sure to subscribe and click the bell for notifications.